What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Libra. So let's go ahead and get it started. But hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having yourselves a great and fantastic day. I do want to mention, everybody, as always, if you want to participate in the spring sale, we got about a week and a half left. So if you want to get a 15-minute personal reading with me, feel free to use code POPPIN. That's going to be POPPIN for 20% off at checkout. Only available on CancerMoonsTarot.com. But we're starting out here with Libra today, everybody. So let's go ahead and get started, getting on into the Libra. What is going on here for you? All right. Hello. What's going on, Lady Ann? Hey, Oliver, and hey, Sunny D. Happy Taco Tuesday to you as well, Lady Ann. Hope everything is going great, okay? All right, guys. What do we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be slided on in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Team Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24. All right, Team Libra, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Starting out with your overall energy, we have here the Four Cups in reverse. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got the Four of Pentacles upright, what you're dealing with, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and then looking at the outcome for the Libra peeps, we have the Devil in the upright as well. So you could be connecting with a Capricorn considering that the Devil card is here, but let's go ahead and see what's going on here for you. So Four of Cups reversed here, Four of Pentacles in the upright. You seem pretty withdrawn from a specific person or a specific situation, Libra, is definitely something I want to say and definitely something I'm noticing. So kind of looks to me like you are currently withholding yourself or withdrawing yourself from either a specific person or situation. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, Ace of Pentacles reversed, I kind of get the feeling here that you're not interested in accepting somebody's opportunity, or there's something going on that you're not standing for. So this could be the energy of you not giving your support with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And looking at the outcome here, the Devil, I kind of get the feeling here that maybe somebody's not happy that you're not giving them the support that they're looking for, but ultimately there is something showing up here that you don't necessarily believe in or wish to support. This could be as simple as you just don't really want to support somebody's behavior. Maybe you see somebody's behavior as negative behavior, or maybe you see something that somebody's doing and you're just genuinely not interested. This also could be the energy of you potentially rejecting somebody, and maybe at the same time, they don't really know how to handle rejection all that well. So that could be the case here showing up for some of you guys as well. But yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe of like, I'm going to stand up for what it is I believe in. And if I don't resonate with something, I'm not going to go ahead and contribute my energy to something that I'm not interested in or that I'm not on the same plane of resonance with. So Libras, you pretty much are holding back from somebody here or holding back from a situation because you don't really feel like it's what you want to align with, okay? And I don't blame you. I mean, at the end of the day, hey, somebody here might be upset, they might be aggravated, but your choice is your choice, and you should always go ahead and stand up for what it is that you believe in, not what other people want you to believe in, right? All right, though, Libra. With that being said, that's what I got here for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but you definitely seem to be withdrawn here from somebody at this time. All right, Team Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for coming out here nonetheless, okay? So we did our air signs first. We're going to go ahead and do air, water, earth, fire. So jumping on into our water signs, we're going to have a look here at the Cancer. Owen said, hey, new sub here. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, and welcome on in. All right, guys, we're jumping on into Cancerian now. So let's see what's going on here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancerian? Messages for Team Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle over here, and we'll see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy here for you is going to be the Knight of Swords. This is a card of communication, so you could be talking to somebody here or having some sort of important conversation, if you will, moving into your next 24. Looking at the current energy, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with, we got here the Queen of Swords, and then looking at the outcome, Cancer, what do we got? We got here the King of Cups in the upright position as well. So I kind of get the feeling here, Cancer, where it's like you've really been thinking to yourself for a while, Queen of Pentacles reversed here is like, something's been on my mind, something's been on my heart. I've really been thinking about a situation, but I haven't made a move. Well, all that here is going to change moving into your next 24 hours. I feel like if you've been quiet about something, Cancer, it's time for you to be expressive. So you're not being quiet about something anymore. You're speaking your truth. Looking at what you're dealing with, Queen of Swords, here comes in the card of speaking your truth, being completely direct and honest. Looking at the outcome, King of Cups. King of Cups is an energy of compassion. So I get the feeling here, Cancer, where it's like you want to tell somebody something or communicate or have a conversation with somebody because of how much you care about them, and you need to be direct with them and firm with them about what it is you're noticing or what it is you're seeing. For example, Cancer, if you're seeing somebody in your life maybe going on a negative path, or if you're seeing something you don't like, even though you've kind of kept to yourself, it's like out of love, even if it kind of comes across as tough love, it's like I need you to understand this is what I'm seeing, and it's not necessarily making me happy, and out of love I want to show you that maybe there's a better way. You know what I mean? So I kind of get that feeling where you've been pretty silent based upon maybe what somebody else has got going on, but now here comes your time to shine. Here comes your time to speak up, because maybe you really have something to say that could really, really help out this individual you're dealing with, whether it's somebody you're connecting with in your family, your friendships, your romantic relationships. I just feel like, Cancer, you're seeing something that somebody else clearly doesn't see, and out of love and compassion, and even tough love, if you will, you want to point it out to them in a very direct way. Okay, so that'll resonate with whoever it needs to. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I actually agree with that kind of statement. I think that sometimes people can get very caught up in that rose-tinted glass mentality where it's very hard for them to see what's going on. And I think it's important sometimes to listen to people around us, aka you in this situation, Cancer, because sometimes the people around us really see things that we don't pick up on. And in your case, Cancer, you're seeing something that the person you're dealing with isn't picking up on, and you want to make sure they're aware of it, you know? So I don't blame you guys, for sure. All right, so take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Cancer, thank you for coming on out here nonetheless, okay? All right, baby. So we did our air. We also did our water, jumping on into our earth signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Virgo gang. What's going on here for Virgo, baby? Messages here for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on here for you? By the way, for the 51 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming out here nonetheless. What do we got going on for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24. All right, Virgo, one more shuffle coming in here for you, and we're going to see what is up with you. Virgo, overall energy here is the Fool. So you could be connecting with an Aries for some, having a look at the current energy, Page of Cups, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to go ahead and be the Six of Cups in reversed. Interesting. The 9 and the 6 coming out. Pretty interesting for sure. So Virgo, Fool energy showing up here, Page of Cups showing up here, kind of gives me the feeling that you're just jumping into something kind of blind. You don't really know what the outcome is going to be of this, but you're giving it a shot. So the Fool is usually about taking a risk or taking a chance on someone or something. I feel like this is about investing your energy somewhere. Now, Page of Cups could be about taking a chance on some sort of romantic connection. So for a few Virgos, if you're dealing with somebody in love and romance, it's like, okay, let me put my past behind me, Six of Cups reversed, and take a chance on this person. You know, I think that you might have been unhappy with the previous results you have found in love, but it's like, let me just give a chance to this individual and see where things go. So I do see for some of you Virgos, it's like, I'm willing to put the past behind me to give new love a chance. If that's the case, happy to see that for you, because the more we hold on to our past, the harder it's going to be to actually connect with people going forward when it comes to love. Now, for other groups of Virgos that aren't dealing with love and romance, I kind of feel like this general message is like, look, my past hasn't been so pretty. I've definitely dealt with a bit of situations that really weren't easy to overcome, but you know what? If an opportunity presents itself in my life, I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to have a positive morale, and I'm going to see where it takes me. So I'm kind of getting that feeling where maybe some of you Virgos feel like you've just experienced a lot of unfortunate events, and you're like, listen, this new opportunity or this situation I'm taking a chance on could certainly be another unfortunate event, but I'm never going to know unless I see what's on the other side. So I see you kind of taking a risk and going for it anyways. Maybe in the past you had a work opportunity that came up and it didn't work out as amazing as you wanted it to, but here comes a new work opportunity and you're like, you know what, fuck it, maybe this time it works out even better. The truth is, guys, is we got to shoot our shot. We miss 100% of the shots we don't take. So anytime an opportunity appears, even if we've had previous negative experiences, who's to say that this time it's going to be a negative experience as well? And your experience at the same time too is also what you make of it. right? So I feel for Virgos, you're trying to be optimistic here about your future and optimistic about the new types of opportunities you take. And I think that that's a very important outlook to have. All right. So I like it, Virgo. Taking new opportunities, taking new strides, and not looking at it in a negative way. You're having an optimistic perception. Cool. All right. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our Virgos, we did our water, and we did our air. Or no, we did not do our air. Sorry. Or yes, we did. We did air, we did water, we did earth. So we're jumping on into fire now. All right, so going into the fire signs, let's have a look here at Sagittarius for your next 24 hours. By the way, hi, Rosa. How's it going? You said, hi, everybody. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're having a good week as well. Thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. What do we got going on here for the zodiac of Sagittarius in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Sag. One more shuffle coming in for you, and we'll see what's up. Overall energy here for you guys is going to be the 10 of Cups. Hello. You could be dealing with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taking a look at the current energy, 4 of Wands in the upright. What you're dealing with, we got here the 8 of Pence in reverse. And then looking at that outcome here for you, Sagittarius, we do have here the Page of Wands in the reverse position as well. Looking at your next 24 hours, we start out here with the 10 of Cups and we move into the 4 of Wands. I definitely feel like you're kind of in a position right now where nothing feels like it needs to be worked on. Nothing feels like it needs to be improved. It's like, I can take a deep breath and relax because we're in a relatively good place here, you know? For Sagittarians that are in relationships, I feel like this is a moment where you've reached where it's like, I don't feel like there's any more effort or any more movement or any more work that needs to put into this relationship. I'm just very satisfied with my person. They're very satisfied with me. And at the end of the day, I'm so happy and grateful for what it is I have. So for some Sagittarians, for those of you that are in romantic relationships, you're pretty much coming to the conclusion that everything is great. Everything is going well. You're happy about that, and you're enjoying what you have right in front of you. For other groups of Sagittarians, let's say this is not resonating on the plane of love, this could be about your career. It's like, I've worked so hard to get to where I am, and I'm so damn happy that I don't feel like I have to overwork myself or burn myself out anymore because I really made it here in my career. So for some of you, your next 24 hours could be like a promotion, or your next 24 hours could be about possibly congratulating you for how far you've come in your career. Some of you guys might be having some sort of congratulations. Looking at the outcome though, Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, I think that right now you're at a point in your life where you have the things you've wanted to attain. You have kind of reached a state of contentment, so you're not interested in what comes next or what else is out there. You're really just enjoying yourself. And when you finally find that comfort within your environment, it's truly a gorgeous and beautiful feeling. So for the Sagittarians that resonate with this, I love this message for you. You're very cool, calm, collected. You're in a great space right now mentally, and you seem to be very, very content with the lifestyle you're living. You don't feel like you have to work too hard, and you're not interested in anything else. You're present to the moment, and you're enjoying and living your best life. Sagittarius, wonderful message. Thank you for stopping on by. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but really, really great message here nonetheless, okay? All right, though, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs here for the daily read. We're going to hop back on into the air signs in just a sec. Just bear with me real quick, everybody, and then I'll go ahead and continue. All right. By the way, I do want to mention, guys, I did upload for those of you that are either a Aquarius or potentially a Libra. If you have not seen your monthly video for June, feel free to give it a check out as it's currently posted on my channel. Okay. All right, though, moving back on into the air signs. Speaking of the Libras, we already did the Libras. Let's hop on in now into the Geminis and see what's going on with you, baby. What's going to be popping here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What is going on here with you, Team Gemini? Let's go ahead and get 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well for the Gemini gang. Let's go ahead and check it out. Gemini, overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the 6 of Cups in reverse. Could be about not wanting to kind of think about your past anymore, but it also could be a card here too that represents that you're not willing to be accepting of somebody or accepting of a situation. All right, taking a look at the next card for your current energy, 10 of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got here the King of Wands, and then the outcome for Gemini is going to go ahead and be the Hangman in the upright position. Interesting reading so far. I kind of get the feeling here where it's like you're trying to use your past as a way to prevent it from repeating itself. Like you're looking into your past so that you don't make the same mistakes again in the present moment. So, you know, they always say that history tends to repeat itself. In your specific scenario, Gemini, it's like, I don't want history to repeat itself. I want to learn from my past. I don't want to make the same mistakes. So you're kind of using your past here as a footing to make sure that you're not making the same mistake again. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, though, King of Wands. I'm feeling like there's temptation around you, Gemini. This is an odd message, so take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But there's some sort of temptation happening here that's trying to tempt you to get back into an energy that you've dealt with in the past. And you're definitely doing your best here to resist. It's like, listen, at the end of the day, I learned from my past. I don't want to go back there, but the temptation seems to be real. Maybe this is the energy of allowing somebody to charm you. This could be a charmer coming into your energy, right? Maybe somebody here is either trying to get back together with you or somebody here is trying to charm you. And you're like, I've dealt with, you know, these types of charming people before. But nonetheless, looking at the outcome here, the Hangman, instead of allowing yourself to be tempted, I feel like you're completely stopping and coming to a halt. Hangman card here represents stagnancy. It's like, wait a minute, if I feel like I'm being tempted to repeat history in my life, what I'd rather do here right now is kind of just stop what I'm doing, take a step back, really think things through before I make any sort of movements or allow any sort of temptation to get me. So I'm getting that feeling, Gems, where it's like maybe in the past, you've dealt with somebody in love who's done something to you and you kind of learn from their behavior as you moved on from them. And maybe now in the present moment, somebody showing up with that similar energy and you're like, wait a minute, I've dealt with this kind of person before, as tempting as it is. Do I really want to give them a chance? You know, maybe you've done a certain thing before in your life and it didn't work out so well for you and you learned from that mistake, but now you're feeling tempted to do it again. And it's like, maybe I shouldn't, right? So I do feel like temptation is kind of showing up here for you, but instead of giving in, it's about taking a step back and really analyzing your situation and saying, let me just be still here right now and not make any choices or decisions, because giving in to the temptation would probably cause history to repeat itself. All right, so Geminis, interesting message. Definitely a little bit of an oddball one, but if it resonates, cool. If not, absolutely no worries, okay? All right, though, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air. We're jumping back on in now into our water, going into the water signs. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio. What do we got going on here for Team Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, hey Paige, what's going on? You said, what's up, Soul Fam? Glad to be here. Glad I didn't miss it. Well, I'm happy to see you here too. I hope you've been doing great. What do we got going on here for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Hi, Lila. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24. All right, Scorpio, let's get us one more shuffle. And we'll see what's popping with you. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Scorpio, overall energy, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at your current energy, we do have here the Page of Swords. What you're dealing with, Temperance reversed. Outcome showing up for Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. Two of Pentacles reversed is like not even giving something a chance, right? It's about not wanting to give into a cycle or not wanting to start a cycle in general. So I feel like from get-go, from the jump here, Scorpio, you're not wanting to invest in something, but you're keeping a close eye on whatever it is. Page of Swords. You know, you're keeping one eye open. You're paying attention here, I feel, to somebody else's intentions. And I think you're pretty mindful that their intentions aren't all that positive, because looking at what you're dealing with, Scorpio, we do have here the Temperance reverse. Temperance reverse is somebody who's coming from a very unbalanced perspective. It's not somebody who's well put together. It's somebody here who can have negative intentions. And I think you're picking up on that very much so. So you're automatically closed off to this person. You're not interested. You just have a bad feeling or a bad vibe about them, but you're keeping one eye open to make sure that you're extra aware of what it is they're up to. Looking at the outcome here, Ace of Pentacles reversed, any opportunity they try to bring towards you or any kind of energy they try to bring towards you, I can guarantee from your perspective, Scorpio, it is a ultimate denial. It's like, nope. You know, if somebody here tries to hang out, no thank you. If somebody here tries to have a conversation with you, no thank you. It's like you can see very clearly where somebody's intentions are coming from, so therefore you will not not be associating with them, and you're going to make sure that you uphold that energy as much as you can. I will not associate with this person. I'm going to make sure that I keep one eye open and I stay continuously aware here of their intentions, and I continue to be mindful of what my intuition is telling me. So yeah, I think that you got a clear intuitive feeling a while ago that maybe somebody here was up to no good. And, you know, you started to see, when you started to become aware, you started to see red flags that kind of support the fact that maybe they don't have the best intentions. So Scorpios, you're definitely avoiding somebody here for sure. All right, Team Scorps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we also did our air, jumping on into our earth signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for Capricorn today? Messages in here for the Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24. Capricorn, what's going on with you guys? We're going to get 2 more shuffles coming in here, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well for the Capricorn gang. Let's go ahead and check it out, guys. Starting out with the overall energy for you. You do have here the High Priestess. Cool. So High Priestess is Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces for a few of you. Looking at the current energy, Queen of Pentacles reversed, what you're dealing with. You got the Emperor. And then lastly, Capricorn, you do have here the Judgment. So we got 3 major arcanas, 3 zodiac signs you could be dealing with. You could be connecting with a Pisces, an Aries, or potentially a Scorpio here as well. Now, interestingly enough, right, you got the High Priestess. That card can be an intuitive card. It can also be a secretive card, right? Like kind of keeping things to yourself. Now, Capricorns, I get the feeling you're keeping something to yourself here at this time. And one of the biggest reasons of why you're doing that is because you probably recognize it's for the best. If you were to kind of open up about a situation, it could potentially affect another person. But here's the thing. You can trust a Capricorn with a secret. If you tell a Capricorn, don't tell somebody what I'm experiencing or going through, Capricorns uphold their boundaries. Looking at what you're dealing with here, we do have here the Emperor, which represents the energy and the ability to be in control. Looking at the outcome here, the Judgment, I think that right now you're recognizing it's probably best to not spread information that is not necessarily my own. So if somebody here has told you a secret or communicated something to you that's not necessarily your business to tell, I feel like Capricorns in the next 24 hours are certainly minding their business. You know, Capricorns also being in that earth sign energy don't want to get wrapped up in other people's drama or what other people got going on. Capricorns would rather be grounded 110%. So Capricorns, you are keeping information to yourself. I don't see you being interested right now in starting any sort of drama or spreading any sort of information, especially if it's not necessarily your own. So you will be keeping to yourself, and I definitely feel like you will continue to be minding your business and not, you know, meddling in other people's affairs, even if maybe somebody here is trying to get you to, because I kind of get that feeling for some Capricorns. Maybe somebody might be like pressing you in the next 24 hours or like bugging you to figure out what's going on with somebody else's affairs, but you're like, it's not my business, so I'm not getting on into it. So Capricorns, you have loyalty to the people you care about, and you certainly here are not opening up about information of other people. Interesting reading as well. A little bit of an odd reading too, but if it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. All right. I feel like the readings here today have been pretty oddly specific. So sorry guys if they don't resonate to most of you, but of course, as always, if it resonates, cool. If not, absolutely no worries. You know, better luck next time, right? All right. So we did our water. We also did our air, and we did our earth. We're jumping back on into our fire, going into the fire signs today. Let's have a look here at Team Leo. What's popping here for the Leo, baby? Messages here for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on here with the Lions today? Messages coming in here for Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Team Leo, what's going on? We're going to get this last shuffle here, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy, we got the King of Swords in reverse. Looking at the current situation for you, Lovers in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got here the Fool in reverse, and then your outcome, guys, is going to go ahead and be the Six of Wands in the reverse position too. What I feel here so far for you, Leo, King of Swords in the reverse position, you know, this is about maybe not feeling like you're all that disciplined at this time, and that's okay. You know, whenever you're kind of in this energy where you don't feel like you have the most discipline or the most put together, it's okay to have some time to where you can just isolate or get away from the world if it's becoming too intense. You know, looking at the current energy for you, Lovers in reverse. You're in a space and time right now where you do feel pretty disconnected from the things in life that naturally you feel pretty happy with or positive with. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with, Fool in reverse, this is kind of the energy of not feeling super motivated. You know what it looks like, Leo? It honestly kind of looks like you're feeling pretty drained. And when I see the outcome here being the Six of Wands reversed, it's like you don't feel spiffy, you don't feel like your normal self, your happy dappy self. And it's like, I don't know, like lately I just kind of feel like I've been drifting in the world or just floating in the world. I don't really feel like I got my footing in the world or know where it is I'm going. So we typically associate these types of feelings when we're drained, right? At least I do personally. When I feel drained, I don't really feel motivated, or sometimes I'm like, I don't know where I'm going or where the day is going or where my life's going, you know? So when I feel drained and not on point and not like myself, it can be very easy to feel very lost and detached. But here's my thing. The best remedy for any moment in time when we're drained is going to be rest. And that's not just rest on a physical level. Of course, sleep is incredibly important, but I'm talking rest on a mental level and also rest on a spiritual level, Leo, at this time. So it's time to make sure you are resting up and rejuvenating your energy. I honestly feel like maybe recently you've just been encountering a lot, or maybe a lot of life changes have been happening. Maybe it hasn't been all bad. Maybe it's been positive, but there's just been so much happening, you know? So give yourself time to recharge, baby. If you don't recharge those batteries, how can you keep the juice flowing? How can you keep the electronics on, right? If you don't fill up your car and put gas in the tank, how's that car gonna go? So you got to make sure you are recharging and resetting your batteries, you are filling up your tank so that you can keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. So what I want you guys to know right now is if you're not feeling incredibly disciplined, if you're not feeling on point, if you're not feeling like your normal happy dappy self, or if you're not feeling like normal in general, that's okay. If it's a bit of an off day, let it be an off day and give yourself time to recuperate and pull yourself together and collect yourself and collect your energy. All right? Don't push yourself way too far. Sometimes we all need a little bit of break, or a little bit of a break, and most importantly, sometimes we just need a break from our lives because, dude, life can get fucking hectic. All right, so take a damn break, Leo. Don't worry too much about it. All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiacs here for the daily read. We're gonna hop on into our last batch in just a sec, but so far, everybody, I just want to say thank you guys for those of you that have come in here so far. I hope you're having a great day. Of course, feel free to drop a like if you're enjoying your time here so far too. All right. Also, I do want to say hi, Michaela. How's it going? I hope you're feeling good. You said you're down for a breath break if you're feeling it. Unfortunately, I would, but unfortunately, I'm short for time today, so I do have to get through the signs here relatively quickly because I do have some extra stuff to do. But maybe tomorrow, if you do remind me, maybe we can go do that tomorrow. That might be something. I'm pretty sure that's something I could fit into my schedule, though, for sure. And Lila, again, how's it going? Karen said that smile. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The Lioness Refuge said, facts, I'm not trying to. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, right? What I was saying in reference to the Leo reading is like, we always have to recharge. I think a lot of the time, when we don't feel like ourselves, what's the most immediate response we get? We want to do anything we can do to feel normal, right? So when we start to feel abnormal, or when we start to not be feeling like ourselves, the first thing we initially want to do is do anything we can to grab onto our identity or to grab onto feeling just normal. I think sometimes it's super important to embrace the abnormal, to embrace the days we feel off, to embrace the days we're not feeling our best selves, you know? Because in those days is where you find your strength. And in those days, most importantly, is where you find your genuine rest. And I think that a lot of the time we kind of live in a society that's so go, 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 that we never give ourselves the time to kind of take a look at why we're feeling so burnt out or drained, and take a look at what kind of boundaries maybe we can reinforce so that we can prevent that in the future. You know, a lot of the time, let's talk about work, for example. People burn themselves out at work all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And the more that they continuously work, the less efficient they operate in the work that they do, right? So instead of setting more boundaries to enjoy themselves more, maybe go read a book, maybe watch more TV, maybe have more time out of the house, instead of only focusing on work, 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 then what's going to happen? They're going to eventually continue to burn themselves out. They're not going to work efficiently, and then they're not going to be happy. So remember, we got to live a little too. You know, when we keep living our lives on go, go, go 24/7, that results into burnout. And burnout, is the worst thing you can really do to yourself, honestly. One of the worst things. Not the worst thing, but one of the worst things you can do. So always make sure, guys, you recharge and reset those batteries, okay? All right, though. Somebody asked, why is Aqua always last to read? Either the SOB is sob or you're calling me a son of a bitch. Either way, whatever you were mentioning, guys. I don't put any sign last intentionally or any sign first intentionally. I just read whatever comes up. So guys, keep that in mind. It's never personal. That's something I talk about a lot on the channel. I know it may feel personal to you, but I am telling you 110,000% it is never personal. So, you know, if you feel that way, I'm sorry you feel that way, but it's literally at random, you know? Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. I'm glad you found my channel too. I'm really happy that you've been enjoying the time here, and I'm very happy you've been here. Thank you, Sue. Thank you for always coming out. Hi, Alicia. How's it going? You said, yay, I made it to a live. Happy to have you here. Hope you're doing good. Conchetta, what's going on? How are you? 111 peeps in the chat. That's what's up. Shannon said it's sobbing. Okay, good. I was like, that's either sobbing or son of a bitch. We'll see which one. Wouldn't have minded either way. But yes, in reference to the zodiacs, always at random, guys. They're never intentionally first or last. If it happens that way, it's just my mind. My mind has a specific order, and it's whatever order comes through. Your birthday's tomorrow. That's what's up, Michaela. Happy to hear that. Happy early birthday to you. I hope you're going to have a great birthday tomorrow. All right, guys, let me get one more of this, and then we'll go ahead and continue on with the last and final batch for today. All right, hopping back on into our air signs. Let's see what's going on here for the Aquarian gang. What's popping here, baby? Messages for Team Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to get about 3 more shuffles or so, and we'll see what we got here going on for you. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Aquarius overall energy is the Hangman in reverse. Now, this is Pisces energy, so you could be connecting with the Pisces possibly. Now, for the current energy, we do have here the Ace of Wands. What you're dealing with, we got the Devil. And then the outcome, Aquarius, is going to go ahead and be the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. Hangman reversed here all the way to the Ace of Wands in the upright. I feel like what's going on here is you're probably releasing fears surrounding some sort of new beginning. So I like that that's what's happening here for you, because looking at what you've been dealing with, the Devil here, you've been dealing with being tied and bound to fear, I think, about starting something new. You might have been having anxiety about starting a new journey, starting a new job, starting a new beginning in any area of life. Maybe you've been anxious about a new relationship, a new connection, but there's something here, Aquarius, it looks like you've been rather anxious about. And I'm happy to see here that with that Hangman reverse showing up as the overall energy, it's like you're releasing your tie here to that fear. So the fear is gone. And remember, guys, fear is literally the acronym of false evidence appearing real. So at the end of the day, no matter how real fear may appear, it's not something that is real. It's not reality. So we always got to ground ourselves and remember that. Looking at the outcome here for you, Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles reversed, you're choosing here to no longer invest your energy in fear, especially when it surrounds starting something new and whatever that new journey here may be. Like I said, for some of you, it could be a new job. You might have had some worries or anxiety about starting a new job. It could definitely be about a new connection. Maybe you've been getting back into dating and you're just a little nervous to put yourself out there. But whatever you're jumping back into or whatever new beginning you guys are starting, you know, you're definitely starting to release yourself from that fear. It's like, look, I don't want to be attached to the Devil here. I'm done with that, and I'm done investing my energy into it. So fuck it. We're going to go for this new beginning, and we're going to go ahead and make it happen. So if I can leave you off with anything here, Aquarius, always remember that fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing real. It may appear real, but it isn't your current reality. All right, Aquarius, I love that for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all of our beautiful air signs for today's daily. Hopping back on into our water, let's have a look here at the Pisces gang. What's going on here for the fish? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for the fish? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces on. We're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle. You did have a Lover's card come out, by the way, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, but if that comes back out, we'll discuss it further. But let's get this last shuffle, Pisces, and we'll see what's up here for you. All right, what's going on here for the Pisces? Overall energy here is going to be, dun dun dun, the Six of Cups. Could be reminiscent in the next 24 hours. You might be finding yourself taking frequent trips down memory lane. That might be the case for a few of you. Looking into the current energy, Six of Wands, okay. What you're dealing with, Three of Pentacles, and then the outcome for you, Two of Swords. I've definitely been in an energy like this before, where you might find yourself at a roadblock in the present moment, but you kind of reflect on the past and your previous successes in hopes that maybe you'll kind of pull something from your previous successes that you can bring into what's going on with you today. And what I find in scenarios like this is that the success you attained in the past does not have resonance with the success you're wishing to attain today. So when we find ourselves going down memory lane, it's nice to do that sometimes and see all the things we've achieved, all the good things that have happened for us. It's nice to reminisce and bask in that energy. But what can really happen when we don't feel like we're succeeding now is we can start living in our past and we can start trying to compare our past to our present, saying, man, it just feels like the past was so much better. Everything worked then, everything was positive, I gained success, and in the present moment, I don't have that. So man, wouldn't it be nice to go back to the good old days instead of being where I'm at today? So that's why it can get a little tricky when we look back to our past, because then it can start to kind of become this thing where it's like, well, I just wish that today was as good as the past, and then we start comparing the present to the past, which is what we don't want to do. So Pisces, I feel like you're definitely striving for some sort of success here with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, but you're finding yourself stuck with that Two of Swords. My best advice is going to tell you this: whatever you're looking back to, whatever your previous successes were, they're not going to benefit you in figuring out what you need to do today to get to where you want to go. The past won't help you, but what will help you is if you focus on right now, what is your desire, what is your end goal, and how do you want to get there? If you keep trying to look back in the past here for any sort of help, I don't feel like it's going to benefit you, but instead it's going to have the opposite effect where it's going to make you feel less successful now and make you feel like the only success you ever had was in the past, which is the last thing that you want to do. Because we're all about going forward over here on this YouTube channel, okay? So I don't want you guys to feel like, man, I must be washed now, or I must be washed up now because I had all of this success in the past and now I have nothing now. Don't get caught in that energy. It sucks and it's not beneficial to you, all right? So start coming up with a game plan here of what you want to do, where you want to go, and think about how to get there. You will overcome that roadblock. But like I mentioned, stop looking back to the past for any sort of advice. You're going to find all of that advice and the perfect plan right here, right now. Okay? All right, Pisces, and hopefully that helps. Thank you guys for watching, though. Really appreciate it. Take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, okay? All right, though, Team Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all of our water. We did all of our air, hopping on into the earth sign. Let's have a look here at the Taurus, baby, and we'll see what's popping for the bull gang. Message is here for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Messages here for the Taurian. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus zodiac in the next 24. All right, my bull gang, we're going to get one more shuffle over here for you guys, and we'll see what's up. What's going on here for the bulls? Taurus. Overall energy is a King of Wands in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Five of Pentacles, what you're dealing with. We got here a Four of Pentacles, and then looking at your outcome, Taurian, we do have here the Judgment in the reverse position. So Taurus, what's going on here for you? Now, we start with the King of Wands reversed, and we move into the Five of Pentacles. So I'm getting that feeling here where you're not really feeling very connected to people or connected to certain things, and it's starting to make you feel a little bit isolated. I kind of want to say for some of you Taurians, I'm almost seeing you on a spiritual path or a spiritual awakening where it's like, dude, no one really resonates with me right now, especially with how I feel, with how I view the world, with my brand new perception. If you're going through a spiritual awakening, it can be very hard for people to see the same way you see. Let me just tell you that, okay? Especially coming from a person who's been not only through but multiple spiritual awakenings, sometimes it's very tough for other people to see your perspective or to see what it is you're exactly seeing. So when that third eye opens, it's a very different experience for you versus people who don't have that same experience. So you might be feeling lonely for some of you if you're going through a spiritual awakening. What I want you to know is that you need to be sure you have your back, and you need to make sure that you really resonate with yourself. All right. Believe in what it is that you see, because it's important to know that you have your back and that you're willing to stand up for yourself. Don't worry about what other people see. Worry about what your eyes have been opened up to. So I just want to mention that for any Taurians having a spiritual awakening. Now, for any Taurian who's maybe not dealing with a spiritual awakening, but just kind of feels isolated at this time, you might feel more, kept to yourself or isolated because you're probably in a period where you're outgrowing your current environment. Every environment that we're in doesn't mean we're going to be in that specific environment forever. We can have friends through childhood that may not last into adulthood. We can have friends in adulthood that may not last forever either. So whatever your environment may be, it always and consistently can and will change. So I think that if you're noticing that you can't really find a place of resonance, Taurus, with people, places, or things that are going on in your current situation, the chances are is that you're probably outgrowing your current environment. And with that being said, don't be afraid here to make the judgment call, to let go of that current environment and see where you feel like you're being called to and where you feel like you're fitting going forward. So if you're feeling called to something new, Taurus, this is the time to make that change, because your environment is certainly no longer resonating with you. So it's okay to jump into something new and to jump to where you feel like you'd be a lot more of a better fit. Forget comfortability, forget being in an environment just for the sake of it being comfortable. If you don't resonate with it and you're outgrowing it, it's okay to see what comes next, okay? All right, Team Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in here nonetheless, though. Okay? All right, guys. So we did all of our earth, we did our water, and we did our air. Going on into the last but not least zodiac sign for the daily read. Let's have a look here at the Ram Fam and see what's popping here for Aries. So let's see what's going on here for the Aries, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Ram Fam? Messages here for the Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on here with you? Aries, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and I'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well for the Ram Fam. Aries, overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. Looking at the current energy, Knight of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got here the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at the outcome, Page of Swords in the upright. I think it's a little tough here, Aries, when you can see through the bullshit, is what I feel for you guys. I definitely think that you're very aware right now, and you don't really seem to be wanting to be open to the path that other people may be offering at this time. You seem pretty low key. You seem like you're keeping to yourself. That's what I see so far for Aries. It's like I'm keeping to myself, and I'm just keeping a close eye on my environment and people surrounding me. You've been getting a weird vibe, so that's why you've been kept to yourself. That's why you've been in hermit mode. You've been in recluse, because you can tell that something's up. And for some reason, everybody's energy over here seems like energy you don't want to associate with. So it's almost like intuitively, you're getting the feeling to back off from certain people in your environment. But now with the Page of Swords, you're trying to bring into your awareness some sort of evidence as to why you should. So you're listening to your intuition and you're searching for evidence to see why maybe you should or shouldn't surround yourself with specific people or specific situations. Now, Aries, what I would always say is trust your intuition. I think that if your intuition has something to say, it's always going to prove you right. Now, we had another zodiac sign today who had a similar reading to this. I'm trying to remember what sign it was, but we had a pretty similar reading like this that showed up today as well, where it's like at the end of the day, if your intuition's telling you that maybe somebody's up to no good, or maybe there's a weird feeling or a weird vibe, you should probably trust your gut and look for evidence as to why or what would support that claim. And I see that that's what you're doing. So Aries, you're not necessarily making any moves, but you're taking a step back, you're going in recluse, and you're being incredibly observant moving into your next 24 hours. So Aries is kind of in that vibe where it's like, let me sit back and let me observe, and then all the answers I need shall be revealed to me. Absolutely. And sometimes that's what we need to do. You know, if we feel like something's weird, something's off, or if we want to find the truth to a situation, it's best to be a lot more observant. Okay? All right, though, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for coming on out, man. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for stopping by and spending time with me here today nonetheless. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out here to the daily reading. It's been a blast and a fun time as always. Today was a relatively quick one, so thank you for everybody who came out here, and I hope you're having a great and a happy Tuesday. I do want to mention, I did upload today Aquarius as well as Libra for June 2023. So if you're an Aquarius or a Libra, check out your monthly June video. It's already posted to the channel. Coming out tomorrow, Leo as well as Aries for the month of June 2023. So if you're a Leo or an Aries, expect your June monthly video tomorrow and definitely enjoy it. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. I don't believe anybody sent in donations today, but of course, thank you to everybody who always does, or for people that ever have. It really helps out a lot more than you guys know. I do want to mention, everybody, with that spring sale, we got about a week and a half left. So remember, if you want a 15-minute personal read with me, use code POPPIN, POPPIN, for 20% off at checkout, only available on CancerMoonsTarot.com. All right, guys, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be happy to welcome you into the Soul family. But with that all being said, this is where I'm going to leave you guys off. Have a great Tuesday and a great day, and I'm going to go ahead and catch everybody in the next video. Much love to my Soul family, and guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.